And we're going to dive right in to the presentation. Welcome, everybody. My name is Rachel Garcia, and I'm going to be sharing some information with you guys tonight that I know could potentially be life-changing for you and your family. So I live in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. I first found out about this in 2008, 15 long years ago. And at the time I was practicing medicine full-time as a physician assistant. I had a very busy schedule. I was at the office by 7 a.m. I did not leave the office until at least 7 p.m. at night. I had 2 small children under the age of 3. I had a full-time nanny that they called mom. And I had just opened not one, but 2 separate businesses in the previous 6 months. And my husband and I had invested $100,000 in those 2 businesses. I tell you all of that to say I was very, very busy when I first took a look at this. But the positivity, the absolute extreme results that our family experienced when we jumped in and tried what we're going to be sharing with you today is the reason that I'm here today. And really the only reason I'm here today. I had just found out with my sister that her son had severe autism. I sat with her as the physician told her that my nephew Bo would never speak, would never have more than the mind of a 3-year-old. I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences as a physician assistant, and I had a lot of questions. So I went to work researching what is autism, why did he have it? And that led me to this road of what we put into our bodies really matters. It's really, really important. And that was terrifying because that takes a lot of work. And a lot of people are just, internet warriors trying to figure out what is the best vitamin, what is the best omega-3, and trying to figure out that stuff on their own while working full-time jobs, and just don't come up with the answers, or the answers are always changing. And so I was searching when my brothers called me and said, hey, will you take a look at this company and the products that they offer? And I'm just going to be honest, my immediate answer was no, I don't have time to look at anything else. I have a skincare retail store. We're running a construction company. We have 2 babies. I wrote 200 prescriptions a day at the time. I don't have time. And they said, you can say no, just give us an educated no. And that made a lot of sense to me. So I agreed to take a look. And within minutes of watching something similar to what you're going to watch tonight, I knew it was truth. I compared what they offered to what we were consuming. It was better than what we were offering. But if I was to rewind back to what myself 15 years ago, gosh, I was 32, 33 years old. What was I looking for? Yes, I was looking for the best health options that I could give my family, because I recognized through my nephew that not giving them the best health options resulted in a not good response. But I was also just looking for time freedom, guys. I was looking for time freedom. I was working 12 to 14 hours a day. I made great money. I just never had any time. I had to ask off for 2 weeks, and I was missing the field trips that the kid, my oldest, was doing at his school, his daycare area, when he wasn't with the nanny. Like, I was missing things, and I thought, is this going to be the rest of my life, where I'm always having to ask off and I don't have enough time, and they call somebody else mom? So I was really looking for something else that could give me additional income that would allow me to just step away just a little bit and be able to enjoy life a little bit more. I did not think this was it. And when people ask me how we got involved in what we're doing, I will usually say we started 3 businesses in 2008. The cheapest one, the one that took the least amount of my time, is the one that absolutely exploded. And so I don't know if what I'm sharing with you today is for you or not. Clearly somebody invited you because they thought it might be. So I'm going to walk you through what this is about. And I think you'll know within a few minutes whether or not it's something you're interested in learning a little bit more about. So we are going to, we're going to try to do it this way. And I'm probably just going to double check while I'm on my screen. Zoom has gone through some massive changes lately, guys. And I just want to make sure that you're seeing the same screen that I'm seeing. So just bear with me as we do a little double check. Okay. So the name of this company is Pure. And this is my nephew, Bo, and my son, Matthew, when they were 3 years old. And the little guy with red hair, he's really a large part of why I'm here. And I'm not sure if my slides are changing. They're not. So we're going to stop sharing this. And we're going to try something a different way. All right, let's do something different. Entire screen, share. We're going to go down here. Okay. Hopefully it works better this way. So this is my nephew, Bo, and my son, Matthew, at 3 years old. And we were told Bo would never speak. We were told he had severe autism and he would never have more than the mind of a 3-year-old. I started doing research on nutrition and on autism. And this was healthy, Rachel, by the way. I just spent $3,000 with a personal trainer and had lost 3 pounds. And so I just decided, gosh, I guess I'm always going to be this size. And took a look at what this company offers after hearing their message of cleanse, balance, build, recognized it as truth, and said, I'm in. Give me everything they've got. I want the family package. And 3 months later, I'd lost 32 pounds. I was not going to the gym. I don't recommend that, but the weight just fell off of me. My husband also went through a radical weight transformation, but more importantly, I think, was the mental transformation that he experienced. He used to struggle with extreme anger issues, extreme depression issues. It's well known in his family that they're all on medications for these issues, and my husband is not. We've now been married 26 years next month, and I will tell you that since 2008, the anger and depression issues have been totally gone from our family, which has changed everything. My boys are now 16 and 19. The way they think of their dad, it's totally different because of that decision I made in 2008. This is my nephew, Bo. 3 months after starting on the products, he started speaking. He still has autism. He's still on the spectrum, but we went from being totally nonverbal to speaking. This is him graduating from the same high school that I graduated from. So I will tell you, it was life changing for our family. And I said, I have to share it. So what is it? Well, first, I will tell you, some people are attracted to what I'm sharing because of the health stories I just shared. I mean, my sleep issues resolved in a week. My son's pooping issues resolved in a week. Or obviously we had weight changes. Some people are attracted to that. Others, a smaller percentage, I would say, are attracted to the income side. Well, why is a smaller percentage attracted to the income side? We all know that additional streams of income are wise, especially after the pandemic. We just don't like to talk about it in America. We definitely don't like to be salespeople, and we don't like to sell products. I did not want to be a product salesperson. It wasn't until my nephew began speaking that I realized I really had an ethical obligation to share this with others. I did not think it was a legitimate business. I was shocked when the checks started rolling in week after week. I was even more shocked when I went to my CPA to do my taxes, and he said I could write off the entire purchase that I made for my family's health by purchasing these products. I even argued with him because we'd spent $50,000 on a construction company. We spent $50,000 on a skincare retail store. This was the most you can spend is $2,600 and you eat it. It didn't make any sense to me. It wasn't until we began to really create this additional stream of income that surpassed what we made with the construction company, what I made with my skincare store, what I made as a PA, a career that I went to school for 8.5 years for and spent $100,000 on the education for. And I surpassed that income with this little side gig. And sometimes it takes somebody that you really believe, like, and trust to understand that that side of it is real. We're different from other companies out there. I will just tell you right now, if you're going to go into business, I don't care what kind of business it is, guys. It could be a restaurant, it could be a gym. Maybe you're selling vacuum cleaners or mattresses. It needs to be something that's for everyone. If you're just selling to the men, that's 50% of the population. If you're just selling to the parents, it's a small percentage of the population. It's not everyone. You want something that's for everyone. We have that. You want something that's consumable. So if you're selling water filters, those, how many are you going to sell? If you're selling yoga pants, leggings, jewelry, how much can you truly sell? You want something that people will need to repeat purchase, but more importantly, you want something that they will want to repeat purchase. And that's where we're really different. If 100 people start on our 30-day servicing, and you'll hear me talking about this tonight. We service our phones, we service the air conditionings, we service our cars every 10,000 miles. If we don't, the lights are flashing, but we don't service the one irreplaceable asset that we have. And so we have a 30-day servicing. It takes 30 seconds in the morning and 30 seconds at night to get more nutrition in your body than your whole neighborhood gets in a month. Okay? In one morning, you'll get that. At the end of 30 days, you will notice results. In fact, the company guarantees that you will notice results. But I will tell you that if 100 people do it, 93% of them repeat purchase at least 2 or 3 of the products going forward, totally unsolicited. That's what makes us different. We're a 15-year-old company. We're totally debt-free, and less than 100,000 Americans even know we exist. The business model is touted as one of the best to get started in by successful billionaires like Richard Branson and Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki. We teach you how to make money while you sleep. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to talk about money. I don't want to, they don't like talking about money. Money's not everything, but it ranks right up there with oxygen, guys. And it can make your life smooth and easy, or it can make it difficult. I am here to tell you I've lived life both ways, and the smooth and easy way with money in your bank account, money coming in while you're sleeping, is a much easier way to live. Do you have an additional stream of income where someone like me works to make you money while you're doing other things? Who invited you here tonight? They're not speaking. I'm working for them. Do you have someone working for you while you're doing other things that you don't have to pay? I was attracted to how it started in a clinical practice with patients for 30 years. They used this cleanse your body of the toxins, balance out your pH, build yourselves up with whole raw food nutrition philosophy. They used it for 30 years and they had a 3-year waiting list for people to get in. And they said people shouldn't have to wait this long to get on this amazing regimen. We're going to start a company, but we're just going to spread it by word of mouth. All right. If you move to a new school district, you're going to ask around, what's the best school for my kids to be in? Or you're moving to a new state, what's the best county for my kids to be in? Who's the best dentist for my kids? I've recommended a movie this week like 3 times. I'm not getting paid by that movie to recommend it. Word of mouth from somebody that you believe, like, and trust is the best way to spread information. And this company figured that out. So here's the deal. I believe after 20 years that I practice medicine, 15 years of sharing this message, that the majority of the health issues we face, I don't care what we're talking about, high cholesterol, eczema, dementia, Parkinson's, migraines, restless leg syndrome, osteoporosis, liver function issues, whatever, it's the result of these things. We're toxic. We're drinking out of plastic water bottles. Our food is being sprayed by guys wearing the hazmat suits, while our cancer rates are skyrocketing. We're out of balance. Not only do we not get enough sleep, stare at our phones too much, eat too much sugar, but we are eating acidic foods, meat, dairy, sugar, soda, coffee, and bread, which throw your body into this acidic state. It's amazing. It's going to get to the proper pH, but it's going to break the alkalinity out of your teeth and your bones to get there. We're eating food that is just lacking in nutrition, guys. Packaged, processed, pasteurized food. And the studies are showing more than half of American kids are not getting the nutrition that they need. So we supplement. And honestly, the more educated you are, the bigger your supplement cabinet is. And you hear about the new vitamin C, or you hear that a new wave of COVID is coming around, and you go back online looking for what's the best anti-COVID vitamin. You buy your zinc and your selenium and your resveratrol, and you have this big old cabinet that you do not travel with, because you can't tell when you take it and you can't tell when you don't. If you can't tell when you're taking your vitamins, you probably should switch, friend. There should be noticeable differences in how you sleep, in how you feel, in how your brain functions, in your pain level, in your pooping, in your lab work. There should be noticeable changes. And if there's not, then it's time to switch. We offer a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. You can't eat your way out of this situation. People will try to tell you, oh, just eat healthy, you'll be fine. That is naive and ignorant. We've known for over a decade that the food that is being grown today, I don't care if it's organic or not, is lacking in nutrition. In 2010, they did studies showing that 8 oranges, 80 cups of spinach, 99 ears of corn, and 2 cups of wheat were what were needed to get what our grandparents got from one of each of those things in 1960. We must be supplementing. The answer is this cleanse, balance, build philosophy. This is the 3-tiered philosophy that Live Pure puts all of their products into. We have a wellness advisory panel made up of medical doctors who recommend these products over supplements in their office. Many of our products are in the physician's desk reference, and this is our 30-day servicing, the Core Plus. It's made up of 7 products that you take in the morning. It takes 30 seconds to pour them or put them into a smoothie, and there's 2 products you take at night. People go, oh, can't I just have a gummy vitamin? How's that working for you? How's that working for your bowels and your mood and your sleep and your energy and your pain, your lab work? No, we've got to cleanse the 7 channels you eliminate through your lungs, your liver, your skin, your lymphatic system, kidneys, blood, intestines. They must be cleansed. We have there's 3 cleansers on this page right here that cleanse those 7 eliminatory channels. It's just like taking your car in for an oil change. Get all the nasty sludge out, put new good stuff in. Plant-based calcium, perfectly combined with magnesium. Do you struggle with migraines, restless leg syndrome, osteoporosis, osteopenia, Are you sluggish? Are you spastic and tight? You're likely deficient in magnesium. The sulfur decreases inflammation. It's a mineral that we've been missing in our diet for decades. The Mila is a perfect blend of omega-3s and fiber, goes through your intestinal tract, cleansing it out, decreasing inflammation. But omega-3s are also so huge for brain fog, brain development, and also decreasing pain as well as insomnia. Daily Build is the most comprehensive vitamin you will find on the planet. The Goyin is our #1 selling product. People call it marriage counselor in a bottle. If there's a rager in your family, there is usually a rager in your family, someone who's angry, easily angered, you don't know why, or they're very moody. Goyin is calming. Clinical studies have been published showing this. If you're over 40, or you're on prescription medications, or you're carrying medications around in your bag that are over the counter that you have to pop for your allergies or your burning sensation or your sleep issues, get the core complete. Let's just fix everything, okay? Get the core complete. It's made up of these superfruits that have been used for thousands of years in the areas where they're grown. And for the last 3 to 4 decades have been studied here in the US. They're 100% goji, noni, acai, mangosteen, no superfruit, no juices, sweet juices added to them, just one superfruit. These are the 6 things that most people notice at the end of 30 days. Better sleep, more energy, less pain, better bowel habits, better mood, weight loss, 30-day satisfaction guarantee. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is your one irreplaceable asset. Treat it like it deserves to be treated by doing a 30-day servicing, and you will probably find 2 to 3 things that you want to go forward with. This right here is $289. It's less than $10 a day for you to service your body. If your car breaks down tomorrow and you have to go take it in, get the transmission fixed, get the brakes fixed, get the tires fixed, you will pay the thousands of dollars. It might hurt you, but you will pay it. How many cars have you owned throughout your life? How many more will you own? Yet we drag this thing around, even if it's showing symptoms of hurting and being in pain. You can't lose weight, you can't sleep, your hair's falling out, your nails are brittle, your knee hurts, all these symptoms. Right? I went in for a service. I went to see the doctor for this stomach pain I'm having. Well, what did they do? They drew some labs. They did a scan. They wrote me some prescriptions. That's not a servicing. That's a Band-Aid. I know. I used to write them 200 a day at one point. Let's cleanse the toxins out. Pour the nutrition in. 30 days is the beginning point. Let's see what happens if you take care of your body for the next 3 months. You'll be a different person. Some people take a look at this and go, oh, it's too hard. I don't think we can do it. I'm just going to tell you, my nephew was diagnosed with severe autism. I learned the importance of nutrition, and I started pouring shots for my boys every single morning. They've been doing shots or smoothies since they were toddlers. And now they educate on both of them. So they're both also bodybuilders. They're also asked everywhere they go, what do you take? What is your regimen? They use the Core Plus and the sports line that this company offers every single day. We have a smoothie that we educate on. We have a website, which is full of information, purelifechangers.com. I encourage you to go there to hear the doctor's training on the products. This is the AM and PM regimen for the 30-day servicing. And this actually, round 2 of the Magic Transformation Challenge is launching April 1st. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I know I drink too much. I eat too much sugar. I need a massive change. You should ask whoever invited you about this transformation challenge, because you could win $3,000. And we have a lot of people who've done a variety or another of our metabolic reset and have lost loads of weight. I mean, it's a literal radical transformation. Look at Maria's face before and after, inside and out transformation. And so we have some weight loss products, some fat burners that you can add on to this regimen. We teach you how to eat properly, and Pure is known for their guarantee of safety. Okay. Everything that we have is high quality, high concentrated, gives results. All right. So lots of products. I want you to see here a lot of different systems. We have a skincare system straight from Korea. I used to own a skincare store. I sold the best of the best. This skincare is amazing. We have a reset program. We have a supplement line for kids. We have an allergy line. We have a seasonal immune system building line, a sports line, and of course, the Core Plus and Core Complete products. So pretty powerful stuff. We just launched last Saturday something that is absolutely exploding our business, which is coffee with cordyceps. Now, when you say coffee with cordyceps, people are like, well, I don't think I want that. Nope. This tastes like gourmet coffee. It's less than $1 a cup, and it gives you the stamina that coffee doesn't typically give you. Coffee will give you a boost, right? And then a drop, and then you feel like you need more. This gives you focus, stamina, and there's no jitters with it. Actually, cordyceps are used in China to treat heart arrhythmias. So it doesn't come with that literal jittery feeling that most people feel when they consume coffee. So this launched March 16th. You can easily add that to whatever it is you're purchasing from your friend who invited you here today. We have a testimony Facebook page. Ask whoever invited you to add you to this page. You can use the little search button at the top and type in migraines, cholesterol, triglycerides. In this instance, I think they do ADHD, and you can see result after result after result from people who just have used the products and seen amazing, amazing changes. And so what we have here is powerful, guys. And I will tell you, when I first got started, my goal was to get everybody that I possibly could with a membership to Pure. It's like Costco or Amazon, but without the membership fee and no obligation to ever purchase again. All right. That was my goal. If I could get everybody to do a 30-day servicing, we will radically change people's health and a lot less prescriptions will be used. But I kept running into the problem of people saying, oh, I can't afford $289. Again, if this sucker breaks today, if your car breaks down, oh, they'll come up with the money somehow. This, people forget how important it is. So my goal became to help people create income so that you no longer have to say, I can't afford $289. I now teach people how in 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, to create a locked in $1,000 per month income. Does everybody do it? No. Not everybody is willing to give 30 minutes a day. It's why the gym is packed in January and empty in March. They're not willing to continue going. This is much more simple than an hour-long workout at the gym, what we teach you to do. It is the future. E-commerce, digital marketing, and the baby boomer generation that is moving on and recognizing that their bodies are degrading are looking for answers outside of prescriptions. livepure.com. We offer a satisfaction guarantee. Yes, it all sounds good. What if it is real? What if everything I tell you is true? It's true. It's worth a 30-day trial, don't you think? If you're looking at this for the health aspects, go to livepure.com. Throw whatever it is you want into your cart. I personally started with the family package. They've come out with a wellness package recently, which I think is better than the family package because it has like the skincare in it as well as some of our newer products. We have some amazing products for the eyes, but I wanted my whole family's health. I wanted the best. I wanted everything the company offers, and I wanted it for my whole family, not just me. And so you can throw it into whatever you want into the cart, the Core Plus, the Core Complete, the Family Pack. It's going to ask you, do you want to be a preferred customer? Yes. Give them your email address, get 25% off. You never have to purchase again. Although, make a note of this. If you do end up purchasing again, make sure you enroll for Smart Ship. Okay. There's a lot of different companies that I'm on Smart Ship for. I'm going to tell you the special thing about Pure. If you're on Smart Ship with Pure, you get 20% back on that order in free product for you to cash in and use whenever you want to. All right. So it makes your products cheaper. So don't just keep ordering by hitting shop now and going to the cart. Like, use their Smart Ship program if you find yourself ordering more than once. I cannot stress this enough. It's such a savings on. My mom like gets $500 worth of free products every couple of months and she loves it. Okay. Now I'm going to switch gears for a minute. Those of you that want to be customers, livepure.com, go throw what you want into the cart. When you go to checkout, it's going to say who invited you. Make sure to type in the name of the person who invited you to this. I'm going to switch gears for a minute and talk about those of you that are like, I can't afford $289. Then you really need to listen. Or maybe you're thinking of other people that you'd like to share this with. Maybe you're interested in the 30 minutes a day, $1,000 a month, locked in within 3 months. It's $49 to be a brand partner with Pure, but there's ways to get that fee waived. When you choose to join us, you're going to get a 3-step text. That 3-step text walks you through the first 3 steps to get started in your training. You need to be trained before you start sharing. And my one plea to everybody is, please let us train you. I've been doing this 15 years. It's very, very difficult to find someone who's been doing the same thing for 15 years, period, who's willing to still work with the new ones coming on. I make more than 4 times what I used to make as a physician assistant. I work this very part-time, but I don't want you to go through the obstacles that I went through. We have people achieving things in this company in 3 months that it took me 3 years to achieve because they don't have to go through the pitfalls. So please, follow the training before you start sharing with others. That's my one request of you. We have a VIP training for those people who are like, no, I want to go fast. And all you have to do is spend $2,600 and my family eats it. Like, I'm in. Give me that one. The VIP program is huge. We have special trainings for you. We have these special landing pages for you, that instead of sending people to random generic pages, you can have them customized for you. This is new. It's a pretty powerful tool that our people are getting to take advantage of. This is a group of our VIPs who recently went to Asheville with us. My husband and I do leadership retreats every year for people in our VIP group. If you like to travel, make sure you're in the VIP group. And sometimes people look at me and go, oh, well, she's a healthcare provider. Of course she can do this. These two are not healthcare providers. They actually made $7,200 their first 2 weeks. And we just ended up adding it up last week. They made over $30,000 their first 3 months of 2024. $30,000 in 3 months. Will you do that? I don't know. This couple also made a significant amount of income. Skip actually used to do business with one of our investors, Phil Knight, author of Shoe Dog, founder of the largest shoe company in the world. Skip said, we're in. They made $30,000 in 9 weeks. One of the first people she called was her friend Cozy, who just lost her husband to cancer. Cozy started calling people. Hey, you've got to take a look at this. We teach you exactly what to say. Cozy made $32,000 in 12 weeks. This couple sat down on a Sunday afternoon in July of 2018 and called 50 people, inviting them to take a look. 6 months later, they made $102,000. This couple was $30,000 in debt. They made $30,000 in Pure in 5 weeks. They kept making money. It's a weekly check, and invested that in real estate, and now have 12 real estate properties that pay them passive income in addition to their Pure checks. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know how coachable you are. I don't know if you're going to go start calling people before going through our training program. I don't know if you're willing to do 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I will tell you, most people aren't coachable. They're not consistent, or they're not willing to get uncomfortable. Is it uncomfortable to call somebody and say, hey, I found something. Will you take a look? It is. I'm very real, guys. I'm not going to paint this picture of what you're going to do, because only you know what you're willing to do. But the sky is the limit. You can build a money base 2 different ways here, or a combination of both. One is to build a customer base. If you have 20 customers who order 3 products a month from you, you will make $1,000 a month. All right, 40 customers, 3 products a month, $2,000 a month. Others decide to build teams. The only difference between building a customer base and a team base is how you invite. One way is, hey, I found these amazing products. Will you take a look? The other is, hey, I found something amazing. Will you take a look? That's the only difference between building the customer path or the team path. People building the customer path need to know a little bit more about the products as well, typically. Here's what I want you to understand. You're only building 2 teams. You might end up enrolling 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 50 people. They're only going on 2 teams. So in Tara's example here, Samantha and Pat joined her first. Everybody who enrolls after Samantha and Pat is going to either go on Samantha's team or Pat's team. So I hear from people all the time, I just got an email saying that David joined my team. Who is David? Yes, you could potentially benefit from somebody above you putting people on your team. And every time they order, when they order products, when they sign up customers, you get money that goes into a savings account that you get to choose to cash in on as soon as you begin building your own team. Okay, so people also ask, oh, it looks like a pyramid. And I just like to hit this one head on. What do you mean by that? Oh, the person at the top makes all the money. And I say, you mean like your job? My job, where I worked, where the doctor made the most, and then the CFO, and then the doctor, the other doctors he hired, then the PAs. PAs couldn't make more than the doctors, then the nurses, then the secretaries. Secretaries definitely can't make as much as the doctor. Do you mean like that? Well, what's the opposite of that? I was down at the bottom, and I made more than the person who told them, and the person who told them, and the person who told them, and the person who told them. You could be at the bottom. You can make more than me, and I will help you. The doctor who owned the company I used to work for was not helping the secretary to make more than him. In fact, if any of us started to creep up over a little higher than he thought we should be, this happened to me in 2 different offices with doctors, they would call us in and say, we know what's in your contract, but you're not allowed to make that much money. It's the opposite here. My owner is like, Rachel, if you can hit this number, I will give you this bonus. He does the same for all of you. He wants you to create more sales. He's thankful for us using our words to get the information out to people who believe, like, and trust us. the opposite of a pyramid. There is no cap to what you can earn. So it's $49 to enroll. Military and students get to enroll as brand partners for free. Also, if you come in with one of our business packs, the enrollment is free. Your overhead is 3 products a month. If you cannot afford about $135 a month for your body's health, and Aunt Betty orders 3 products a month and she's your customer, you don't have to order anything. You are active to receive weekly checks because Aunt Betty is ordering from you weekly. And then you go place your first order. Let me say this clearly. You can order whatever you want. You can order whatever you want to start. You can start with the $289 Core Plus, and I recommend you don't go lower than that. All right? But depends on your goals. If you have a goal to do what some of those people's stories that I shared with you are, $30,000 in 3 months, $30,000 in 9 weeks, $30,000 in 5 weeks, you really need to look at the VIP package. I've never seen anybody make tens of thousands of dollars in their first 3 to 4 months who did not come in with one of our VIP packs. The VIP Wellness is my new favorite package. Do you have to do this? No. But I will tell you, getting a little uncomfortable makes you say, okay, I'm going to follow the system to a T and I'm not going to quit. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be coachable and I'm going to get uncomfortable. If you just spend $289, the first minute you get uncomfortable, you're like, yeah, that's all right. We got our family's health on track. We're fine. Lots of benefits to the VIP package. You're getting about $1,500 in free product. You get set up for additional bonuses from the company. You're on my VIP team with special question and answer sessions every single week, leadership retreats that you get access to. And again, you get taken under the wing of our 6 and 7 figure earners, and they're teaching you exactly what to do. If you were to go through Whole Foods with $2,550 worth of product in your cart, you would look like a crazy person. But if you start a business for $2,550, that's wise. You can write it off. It can help you with your taxes. All right. So lots and lots of benefits to those larger packages. So what I recommend is livepure.com. If you're looking at the business, throw in whichever package you're most interested in. My favorite VIP package currently is the wellness package. And then go check out and choose to be a brand partner. We have a cruise on the table right now that you can earn. This is a trip to Italy that we went on 2 years ago. This is the over 40 people that my husband and I helped earn it. This is a trip to Greece last year, over 50 people. We stayed at the same hotel that George Clooney was at 5 days before us. We're talking like $15,000 per person trips, and you get to bring someone with you. Do you like to travel for free? We're going to Switzerland in September. Why not you? Why not you? Why not now? But I can promise you, if you don't make a change, nothing will change. So thanks for taking a look. If this is for you guys, get back to the person who invited you and let them know, like, I'm interested. I have questions. We'll get your questions answered. I'll stay on for just a minute, answer whatever questions it is that you have. But if you're interested, text your person. Like, you want that spot on their tree that's higher than the other person that's watching that may come in underneath you, because again, they're only building 2 teams. Thanks so much for taking a look, guys. We're so glad that you're here. And I will be live. I'm live almost every Monday night. I won't be live next Monday night, but I'm live almost every Monday night doing this for the people that I work with so that they can spread the information. Take care. Good night, everybody.